Welcome to the Furry Monkey Podcast, Episode 1. This is going to be a world-renowned podcast known by the likes of Joe Rogan and other podcasts that I don't know, because that is the only podcast that should be known. The Joe Rogan Experience, baby! And, before we get started, I just want to say, my favorite monkey today, I'm feeling a macaw, I don't know anything about monkeys, but I do know the macaws are cool, and they shred. I don't know what that, it's the only monkey I know, man. But it's the Monkey Podcast, because we're crazy. Wait, is it the fair? Yeah, that was Furry Monkey Pod. Yeah. And the reason it's called that is because, I've been reading a book recently, for the new times that are turning in this dark day and age of the virus. It's called The Handmaid's Tale, and I've learned a lot from that book so far. I learned what catkins are. I learned a lot about trees, catkins, weird things that dangle off of deciduous trees. A type of, willow trees. They have catkins, and they kind of dangle. And it looks really cool. It looks like a swamp. I don't know what a swamp looks like, but I have played many swamp-like games. With swamp-like surroundings, and they do have catkins, so I guess that is a swamp type vibe. But my favorite tree, just the cedar trees, they win it over for me. They're nice. I don't know what else to say. They're just nice. They're nicer. They're cooler. I don't have any reason. That's just, okay, I'll be honest, that's the only, just like the macaw, that's the only tree I really remember that I read about. I don't remember anything about it though, but it was cool. I think it was cool. I recommend you go right now and you just search up something on Wikipedia and just read about it. It's great. They're like lampshades. Where'd they come from? Why'd they come from somewhere? Why'd they come? Why does anything come, I come a lot. But, not everyone wants me to come, so that can be a problem for us monkinators, It gets pretty wild back in town. People are like, whoa, why are you so crazy? I'm like, dude, I'm not crazy. I'm a vibe. And they say, wow, why would you say that? That is awful. Why did you ever say that? Please don't say that sentence again. And I'll say, yeah, radical. And they'll say, okay, that's better. That we're getting there. And then we're friends. I don't have many friends anymore. So that's actually why I started this podcast, because if I talk to myself, I can pretend that I have an audience. And an audience is how you distract from the gravitational seismic pull of sadness. The sheer momentous occasion that is sleeping until 3 a.m. in the afternoon. Look, man, I'm too busy thinking about trees. I just love them. There's a tree outside right now, and it's swaying. It's breezing. Whatever that means. I don't even know if that's a verb. It might be a verb. Breezing. And there's apples on the tree. It looks quite nice, to be honest. I think they've been there since we started living here. Just our neighbours never cut it. Or never got the apples. We never got free apples. Fuck them. I'm happy they left. trash, dude. I have new neighbors, and they're also old, but they're sick. The other one gave me a dusty old piano that doesn't work, but it's cool. It's really nice. And I didn't know them, so that was pretty wild of them to do. And I appreciate it a lot, because I'm pretty sure they beat each other. And that's just speculation, but I'm pretty sure they did. I'm pretty sure half the population around here probably beats their wives that are male, or maybe female. Lesbians, can we get some lesbians? We got any lesbians? That's pretty awesome. If I was a female, I'd hope I'd be a lesbian. Well, know why? Because girls rule. We actually support females, and we support groupthink. Now, since this is a group effort, it's you and me, baby, and also you, and the fourth person that is maybe watching. I don't know, maybe you're just, I don't know, talking about trees to your neighbour whilst you listen to the Furry Monkey podcast. As many do. Where was I going with that? I can't remember. That's the thing when you're dumb. But I shouldn't be so Debbie Downer, I keep asking if you know, but do you really know? Are you focused? Are you feeling your chakras aligning? Are you feeling the breeze? Are you breezing? Is the wind breezing on your face? Are you breezing hard? Does the breeze come and make you feel cozy? I don't know, it's pretty warm today, but it is really windy because it's Britain and it's shit. But that's British people. We're awful. We're really bad, and I'm sorry. I really do wish that I lived in America, but then I think of guns, and I don't like guns. I think they're cool and all. Pistol holders. Let's shoot up those terrorists. But there's a lot that's uncomfortable about it. So maybe we should stick to knives. Knives are cool. I like knives. You can't carry around a spoon though. Apparently, I can't remember where I heard this. Probably one of my old friends, but you can't carry around a spoon because they'll consider it as a knife. So what I'm planning on doing is carrying around a spoon, getting arrested, and then starting a trial to fight against this law and becoming famous for fighting against the law that stops you from carrying around spoons. I think that'd be pretty sick. I'd be like, whoa, dude, that's fucking sick. I'll be like, yeah, that's pretty sick, I guess. Like, no, look behind you. And there's a fucking giant ape who's breezing through the streets. And you're like, holy shit, where'd that ape come from? And he's just like, and then you're like, whoa, calm down, man. But then out of nowhere, Jackie Chan just comes and he kicks the ape, and you're like, what the fuck, dude? Cool Peter, that's fucked up. I have a friend called Peter. He's also there. He's fucking crying. He's like, shit, man. What the fuck is Jackie Chan doing? He's gonna get arrested. And this ape's like, and he's like crying, and he's bawling. And he ain't breathing. He's sneezing. He's like, because his allergies because Jackie Chan's foot, right, it had petals on it, and he's actually allergic to flowers. And now his whole face is just bruised, lacerated. He's crying. He's like, fuck, man, what's wrong with you? And Jackie Chan's just there. He's just standing there in his pose, in his kung fu pose. And Peter just stands there. And then he calls Peter, and he's like, Peter, and he's like, Peter. And then Peter's like, okay, I need you, Peter. PETA, the company, the great one. And they come and they fucking arrest Jackie Chan. He puts up a fight, you know, because he's Jackie Chan. And he kicks the shit out of them at first, but then they get tanks and stuff, and, you know, that's a tank, so they can't do much about tanks. That's probably the one good defense we have. I don't even know if we still have tanks. But as a child, tanks would just roll around the streets, just cruising, completely just unaware of where they are. Just in the middle of, like, some urbanized, like, town. Or rural. I can't remember what's the difference? I don't know, but they used to just cruise. Who was the other guy? I swear there was another guy that pointed out the ape who was talking to me. It was probably you. You beautiful, wonderful human being. You saved me. But you also... The ape also got kicked the shit out of. And he probably was just minding his own business. Unless I forgot a detail where he was about to, like, rip my skull off. But, you know, apes do that. That's nature, baby. Nature. There's a pigeon on the tree that's in my neighbour's garden. And he's staring at the apples. I don't know what he's going to do with them, but he's doing something. It's pretty awesome. What are you doing? Wait, no way. I thought he was going to do something exciting, but you just kind of sat there. Oh no, dude, he walked up to the apple, right? And he's like pecking it. He's like, I've never seen a pigeon do that. That's wild. We gotta respect these small details in life. You know, it really brings up your day. Like, the weather. Talk about the weather. No one ever does that. No one ever says, oh, the weather's nice today. You know, we should do that more. It's a great conversation starter. I mean, what isn't there to talk about the weather, you know? How does the weather make you feel? Today it makes me feel good. It's really sunny. What is the weather like today? Well, if you look outside, it's pretty sunny. Is it warm? Yes, it's warm. It's sunny. I just said it's sunny. But is it really? Yes, it's sunny. Sunny D. Get it now. This is a commercial. If that turned into a commercial, how would that make you feel? That's the question, right? Just calm. I don't know if that distorted my phone, but breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe in. Breathe in. Breathe out. Now we're relaxed. We've had a nice chat. We're not monkeying around anymore. This is the end of today's show. Thank you so much for listening. I don't know how long this is. I don't know what I'm going to do with this. But if it turns into something, it turns into something, baby. And this will probably be a long time thing because I have nothing else to do right now. And I hope it gives enjoyment to someone. Or someone gets something out of it, learns something, enjoys themselves, feels better, doesn't feel as alone. Anything like that would be great. And I hope that pigeon fucks off because, okay, he's gone now. He's gone. I'm sorry for swearing. That was really rude.